Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'll be giving you a recap of your P1 trigonometry and then we'll move into the P3 trigonometry. Okay? Guys, you have seen so far that your tan theta is sine theta over cos theta. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Okay. And then from here, you have seen that sine square theta is 1 minus cos square theta, and your cos square theta is 1 minus sine square theta. So these are the three identities that you have been using while solving the trigonometric equations and proving the trigonometric identities. Okay? Then you add sugar to coffee thing, that all of the ratios are positive here, only sine is positive here, and then you have tan positive here, and then you have the cos positive here. Okay? And if you look at this sine theta separately, so sine was positive in these two quadrants, negative here, it was 0, 1, 0, minus 1. And then for cos theta, you have positive in these two quadrants, negative here, 1 here, minus 1 here, 0 here, 0 here. And then from tan theta, for the tan theta, you had 8 critical values, okay? You have 0, 1, infinity, minus 1, 0, 1, 1, infinity, minus 1. Okay? And then there were the sketches as well. And some important identities, rules. The sine of minus theta is minus sine theta, and then cos of minus theta, that was cos theta, and then you had the tan of minus theta, that is minus tan theta. Okay? Achha, now we are going to, this is what you have seen in your P1 trigonometry. Let's get into the P3 trigonometry. Okay, you have seen in this P1 trig that if you have theta over here, this is a triangle A, B, C, okay? You have, this is your A, this is your C, this is your B. So this sine theta was C over B, okay? Then you have cos theta, that is A over B, and then you have tan theta, that is C over A. Guys, if you have C over B, then you can also have B over C. Okay? That is the reciprocal of the C over B. This is known as cosecant theta. Cosec, we write it like C-O-S-E-C, and it is pronounced as cosecant theta. Similarly, if you have A over B, that is adjacent over the hypotenuse, then you can also have B over A. That is going to be the reciprocal of this cos theta, and this is written as SEC, and we pronounce this as secant theta. This is called secant theta. And then again, for this reciprocal of C over A, we have A over C, and this is known as cotangent theta. We write it as cot theta, and it is pronounced as cotangent theta. When you enter into the P3 trigonometry, these are the first three terms that you will have to be used to. Okay? Cosecant theta is going to be the reciprocal of sine theta. So you can say that this cosecant theta is basically 1 over sine theta. This secant theta is 1 over cos theta. And this cotangent theta is going to be 1 over tan theta. You can also say that this is cos theta over sine theta. As you see here, your tan is sine theta over cos theta. So the cotangent theta would be its reciprocal. Okay? Now adding into it, you have very famous identity in your P1 trig, that is sine square theta plus cos square theta, and that is equal to 1. If you divide both the sides by sine square theta, guys, you get sine square theta over sine square theta plus cos square theta over sine square theta, and this is 1 over sine square theta. You get one more identity from here, that is 1 plus cotangent square theta, that is equal to cosecant square theta. ठीक है? You had only one square wali identity in your P1. Now there is one more, which is this 1 plus cotangent square theta, that is going to be cosecant square theta. From here, you can also say that this cotangent square theta is cosecant square theta minus 1, or cosecant square theta minus cotangent square theta, that is equal to 1. If you divide both the sides of this identity that you have learned in your P1 trig by the cos square theta, look what do you get. This becomes sine square theta over cos square theta plus cos square theta over cos square theta, that is 1 over cos square theta. Now sine over cos, you know, that is tan. So this becomes tan square theta plus 1, that is equal to secant square theta. This is another very famous identity, that 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. And from here you can get two more, that secant square theta minus tan square theta, that is equal to 1. Okay, or your tan square theta is secant square theta minus 1. So
Sir,
guys, there is definitely addition into those identities that you guys have learned in your um, A1 trigonometry. So let's go to the book and see how can we have questions that we can solve using all these newly seen identities. So guys, you can look at this exercise, which is this exercise 3A from P3 book. It says, find the exact values of all of these. So again, we have to rely on our P1 trigonometry over here. Okay, let me write that table again for you. Do you remember how to write the table quickly for the trigonometrical ratios of sine, cos, and tan? Let me write that again for you. For this sine, then you have cos, then you have tan. Okay, so we have 0, we have 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and then 90 degrees. You see them, if you just write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, you divide all of them by 4, okay? And then you take the square root of all of them. You will get the trigonometrical ratios for the sine. This is 0, this is 1 over 2, this is 1 over under root 2, this is under root 3 over 2, and this is 1. If you write all of them in descending order, believe me, you will get the values for the cos. This is 1, this is under root 3 over 2, this is 1 over under root 2, this is 1 over 2, and this one is 0. And then if you divide sine by cos, you get the values for the tan, which is going to be 0 or 1 is 0, this one is 1 over under root 3, this is 1, this is under root 3, and this one is going to be infinity. So that is how you write these values quickly for the sine, cos, and tan. Okay. So here are the values for sine, cos, and tan. It says find the exact values of. Now the first part is secant 60. Now this secant 60 is basically 1 over cos 60. And you see from here cos 60 is half. So 1 over cos 60 would be 2. Okay? Part B. It says cosecant 45. So cosecant 45 is going to be 1 over sine 45. Okay. and your sine 45 is 1 over under root 2, and its reciprocal is going to be under root 2. Okay? Next, it says cotangent 120. Cotangent 120. This is 1 over tan 120. Remember that basic and the general angle thing. So this is your 120 degrees here. So you have to see what is this tan 60. So tan 60 is under root 3. And in this quadrant, your tan is negative. So tan 120 is going to be minus under root 3. Therefore, this will be minus 1 over under root 3. That is 1 over tan 120. Can you try the next parts? This D part is secant 300. This is, first of all, I'll write it as 1 over cos 300. Okay, cos 300. That means we are going to be in this quadrant here. This is 300. The basic angle is 60. So cos 60 is half. And in this quadrant, it is positive. So this is going to be 2. Yes, absolutely right. This is going to be 2. Okay? Yes. Zainab Sanaullah, bete, can you tell us about this 1E? 1E.
Sir, 1 minute.
That is 1
Sir,
over,
under root 2.
just a minute, 1 over sine 135. Yeah, in this quadrant, like 135 is here. And the basic angle is 45. Yeah. And sine is positive here. And sine 45 is 1 over under root 2. So its reciprocal is going to be under root 2. Bilkul sahi beta aapne kiya. Okay, you can try some from these radians as well. Okay, try some of them. Okay, and then we proceed. Okay, in this 1G, you find secant 150 beta. First of all, you must write it as 1 over cos 150. Okay? And you can use your calculator, or you can see that this 150 lies here. This is your 150, okay? And the basic angle with this is going to be 30. And then see what is cos 30. And in this quadrant, your cos is going to be negative. Cos 30 over here is under root 3 over 2. So this will be minus 2 over under root 3. We can rationalize the denominator, but we'll be doing that later. Secant 150. So let's try this 2E. It says, now when I do this in radian, so you see this is your 0, this is your pi by 6, this is pi by 4, this is pi by 3, and this one is pi by 2. This is secant, secant 5 pi by 6. Okay, so first of all, this is 1 over cos 5 pi by 6. You see that if I divide that into the 6's, so this is your 0, this is pi by 2, so that is 3 pi by 6, and this is pi. That means this is 6 pi by 6. Okay, this is 9 pi by 6, and this one is 12 pi by 6. So that clearly shows me that this is going to be in this second quadrant, 5 pi by 6. This is your 5 pi by 6.
तो
Okay?
सर हम पाई माइनस 5 पाई by 6 करेंगे.
Yes, beta. So this is going to be like, you see, I have written them in the 6th. I have been clever over here because I have over 6. So I know this is pi by 2 can be 3 pi by 6. This is pi, that is 6 pi by 6. This is 3 pi by 2. This is 9 pi by 6. Okay. So now this one is going to be pi minus pi by, that is going to be pi by 6 basic angle. Okay. And you know that your cos is negative here. And your cos is negative here. So cos pi by 6 is again, that is under root 3 over 2. So it is both of them by chance, they are the same. Oh, there is a coincidence. So this is also minus 2 over under root 3. This is looking to be 22 here. This is 2 minus 2 over under root 3. Okay.
Sir,
So we have to try one more question from here, that is 2h. Okay. 2h has secant minus pi by 6. So first of all, this is 1 over cos minus pi by 6. Remember, I just told you that cos of minus theta is going to be cos theta. Okay, so I can change this with 1 over cos pi by 6. And oh, this is the hot favorite here. This is again 2 over under root 3. That is your cos pi by 6 reciprocal. Okay, guys, we have to go to the next question now. We move on to the third question. You see, we have some
sir एक मिनट रुक
equations.
जाए.
Okay. I'm stopping here. And then you will see that we'll be solving some equations from here. Now we're moving into the trigonometric equations. I'll be doing that in the next segment with you guys. So that's it from this segment.